J'ai été très clair dès le début. Si les Tibétains choisissent la violence pour résister aux Chinois, alors je me retire de mes responsabilités.
During this time, the Red Guards reached Tibet. The last monasteries and temples still standing were razed to the ground. The Cultural Revolution continued another 10 years. It resulted in 1 million deaths, 1 out of every 6 Tibetan. These were the ruins of the monastery of Kalden, one of the largest, home to thousands of monks. An entire society and its culture were destroyed. In 1972, the Cold War was evolving. U.S. President Richard Nixon visited Beijing. China had become a member of the United Nations a year earlier. The uprisings, repression, and famine continued in Tibet. But the borders had to be opened slightly. The bamboo curtain had to be opened for a glimpse. For the first time, the Chinese authorized a visit by a group of Tibetans in exile. They had been waiting so long for this moment. The Dalai Lama's family was there. People came from faraway regions to see them, to touch them. Nothing had been forgotten. Never believe the Chinese, never. Tell the Dalai Lama not to come back. These images scared the Chinese. They learned that 20 years of exile, repression, and re-education had not lessened the prestige of the Dalai Lama. Then came the next step in the Chinese method. After the genocide came massive colonization. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese settlers invaded Tibet. In 1980, Lhasa became a Chinese city. Ten years later, without counting the occupation troops, ethnic Chinese inhabitants outnumbered the Tibetans, who had become a minority in their own city.